see. It is Jupiter. Jupiter and some moons, but we're going to do a little bit of DSO. Tonight we're probably going to do some deep space stuff. How you doing, by the way, Solar? Ron, what's up, brother? How's your night? How are you doing, Ron? How's your night, brother? If I get my microphone a little bit closer. There we go. Hi, Trev. How's it going, man? Good evening, buddy. Hi, Punch. Welcome in. How are you doing? How was your night? Man, what's up with the old youth, though? Something high blast. Hey, what's up, Tower? How you doing? Welcome in, B-Town. What's up, bro? How's it going, man? How's it going? I got such a mess going on. I worked on some stuff, and it's crazy. You're inside. I'm inside the observatory, so this is like the control room. And the telescope says just to my left over here, there's a wall here, but this is a heated control room for the computer system. And that's how I stream. That's how it works. Hey, Chaco. How's it going? How's your night? How's your night? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing night. We're going to do some deep space most likely. Right now this is Jupiter. Jupiter and its 4 Galilean moons that we can see here. I'm not sure which one, so I haven't looked yet. Looks cool. It's nice, man. It helps a lot. How goosey nice. Hey, Boomer Sooner's nice. I got it. That's awesome. Glad to have y'all. I was just hanging out with my buddy. That's from down the Oklahoma area. Got a face for the radio. Nice. What's up, bud? How's my nephew? He has a face. I do. Last time I streamed, I had it way down on the bottom, but tonight we got it up on the top. See how that looks, anyways. V-Town, thank you, buddy. Thank you for the 100. I appreciate it. Hi, Rumpy. Good evening. How are you? Buttercup, good evening. Good evening, good evening. How was your night? Hopefully you guys having a good night. What are we going to do first, though? Kind of looking at Jupiter here. But I was thinking, going to do some deep space stuff. So galaxy, nebulae, stuff like that. No, that's Jupiter right now. Looking at Jupiter. About you being an alien? Man, I guess. It probably does, huh? It probably does. So now you guys get to see the all the things that go on back here. Miss Cushion, iron washing, nice. Welcome in. When you see me look up in this direction, this has the monitor system for the telescope itself. So it's basically where the map's at, or where we control the mount. If I look way over here, it's another computer that I don't even use anymore. And then of course there's a bunch of monitors in front of me. Got an NBA team before an NFL. That's all you need now. Yep. I got you. Yeah, man, I can't believe I got called an alien already today. That's crazy. That's crazy talk right there. That is crazy talk. What are you guys more excited for tonight, though? Galaxy, nebulae, globular clusters. What are you guys thinking? What are y'all excited to check out tonight? You got clouds? No way. No way. Gotta get rid of all that. Hi, Cat. Good evening. You could be called worse. This is true. Don't worry, this is so true. Galaxies. Interested in galaxies. It's kind of a fun thing, man. We get some really beautiful ones up there, too. From the triplets over in Leo to the real pole galaxy and some other beautiful things. All the weird stuff, nebulae are cool. Yeah, I agree. Nebulae are really beautiful. There's not a lot of like crazy nebulae just now. We're basically in what you would call galaxy season. There's so many galaxies right now that we can observe. There's a couple of planetary nebulas that we can also observe. But then in the really, really early morning hours, take a peek at the Corona Borealis. Yeah, absolutely. We could do that, Scott. Absolutely. 74 yesterday, snowing hard tonight. Rarely have clouds. And golly, it's completely clear, V-Town. I love it. No more meteor showers, not anytime soon. We got a minute. Hi, Nikki. How are you? How was your night? We do have a minute before we get back to a good meteor shower. It's going to be a minute. But hopefully it comes up a lot. Like, I'm excited. We got some cool stuff for meteor showers that'll be coming up. So it'll be a lot of fun. Live, love, laugh. How's it going? Good evening. How are you doing? Even with night pollution. What? Andromeda Galaxy, your favorite? Can't see Andromeda yet. It's more like as we come towards like summer. It's more of like a summertime object to get to. Absolutely. Absolutely awesome. Let's do a little bit of swinging around here. We're going to go over to so M44, it's called the Beehive Cluster. Kind of want to swing that way first real quick. If you guys like stars, the Beehive Cluster actually has a lot of gorgeous stars, like really beautiful stars in it. 29 last night to 100 Saturday here in Oklahoma. Yeah, that's insane. That is crazy. My buddy's in Tulsa and we were talking about that. That's insane. I had a graph of all the past relationships that I've had. There was an x-axis and a y-axis. Wait. There was no other line? Wait, what? Hey, cloud free. I just like outside and it's heavy over. I mean, I don't understand. It could be the fog over there, but crazy difference in temperatures. Mm-hmm. Can't wait then for summer. Summer's amazing. Summer gives us some pretty cool targets, just like Andromeda, for example. Get a lot of cool targets, and we'll be coming back up to getting to view Saturn again pretty quickly. So that's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, we got to pay attention to what we're doing here. I want to take a photo real quick. Get us a few of these stars here at least to come through. We're going to take like just a 4-second photo. I'll back up enough so we can see everything kind of going on in here, but you can start to see all these different beautiful stars. But look at the colors in here. I know it's not like relevant until you start to process it a little bit more, but check out the, you can just see the beautiful colors. I'm going to stack it too. Let's see if we can do that. Get this big old box out of our way. See if we can stack it up here a little bit. Get enough brightness here. You'll start to just see the coloring here. But this is going to be the Beehive Cluster, and Beehive Cluster is really gorgeous. It's actually really beautiful. Foggy outside, 60 mile per hour wind gusts is nuts. That's how it was yesterday. Friday's the first day of spring. It's coming. It's coming quickly. It's a crazy difference in temperature. It is. It really is. I do agree. Absolutely. Matt, that's funny, bro. That's so dang funny, man. I made a graph of all of the past relationships that I've had. There was an x-axis and there was a y-axis. The needle never moved? Come on, man. No, I can't be focusing on that right now. It's just funny. I feel bad, though. Beer lineup. Reason why Jupiter's moons aren't falling out of orbit. Yo. It happens, man. 1 to 2 mile per hour wind. Air is still very warm here. No wave, you come. It was like, you guys pushed in the 90s today, right? Like near central part, or not central, but south central California. That's crazy. Hi, Rumpy. How are you doing, bud? How's your night? How is your night? Make sure I can focus in here real quick. Bring in some more of the stars. Now you can really start to make out different colors. Really beautiful. Only the Midwest, you get tornadoes, blizzards, and a wildfire at the same time. That is crazy. Hi, Charlene. How are you? Roman, turn you off so we can get a screenshot. Yeah, absolutely. Man, I've never been told I'm that ugly in my life, but you got it. You got it. You're looking for Planet OG. It's you, Trev. Dang, that's funny right there. That is actually really funny. Northern California felt like 90, but I think it was only like 81. Wow. I got you. Yes, you got me. Love looking at the stars. Yeah, absolutely. And these are just beautiful. Like, this is a really beautiful area to actually look out to and enjoy. There's a lot of gorgeous stars in this location. We're using a new telescope tonight. This is the second time to actually use this one. It's a matte cast screen, 5-inch matte cast screen with a focal reducer in it, which brings us down to about f7 roughly. With the brighter star, turn off, Jesse. Oh, I love it, man. Dude, you're too kind. Doing well, thanks for asking, Roman. How was your day? Mine was amazing. Went to Miami Valley Astronomical Society's meeting Friday. They had a presentation on Blaze Star. Would be cool to see it happen through the telescope. So it would be absolutely awesome. Been waiting on it since like the beginning of last year. It's roughly about every 80 years, roughly, when the Blaze Star. I can pull it myself again. But anyways, when the Blaze Star goes off, it's about every 80 years, roughly. This is basically a white dwarf star. It's the core of a star that went nova Or not Nova. It didn't go Nova. My bad. It goes Nova now because of the red star near it that continuously feeds it. So it's really cool. Please don't stroke his ego. I won't hear the end of it. My nephew. We gotta kick this guy out. I gotta get this jacket off, too. It's starting to warm up fast. I'm gonna be hot. Where's the observatory? Kansas City. Just outside of Kansas City. I'm just outside of Kansas City. Just outside. So let's see here. But I do agree, man. Getting to see a reoccurring Nova is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Want to see how high 51 is. It's in a good spot. We're going to also be checking out. We're going to be checking out the Sunflower Galaxy. We'll be looking at the Whirlpool Galaxy, Pinwheel Galaxy. A lot of those cool galaxies as well. And Mayetta on the reds. Okay, I know where you're at. I know what that's at. I got you, Mayetta. I got you. Any of you guys enjoy these storms that came through? By the way, especially if you're on the East Coast. You guys had it wild out there today. Absolutely wild. You guys really went well. Hi Ava, still at work? No way. Why are they making you work all the time for? Don't they know you should just be home making a check? Help me build a gaming shed. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy thinking. Knew something was off. The background music isn't on. You don't hear it? I thought it was on. It says it's on. Maybe it's just really quiet. I hear it, actually. Do you guys hear it or no? Had to listen close. Oh, okay. I got you. But Homer Stars, I really love the word plethora. Means a lot to me. I got you. Can hear it okay. I turned it up a little bit. Let me know if that's too loud. Gained 3-day Pineapple Express, West Coast, Canada. Bet. Is this a public observatory? It is not. This one is not. This one is not. This is a private observatory. It's a cold observatory right now. I started really warming up though. And finished building the ark with all that moisture coming in. The West Coast Pineapple Express coming there. I got you. So in here drinking beer, trying to cool down. No way. That's crazy. Won't even let me use it. I'm joking. Do you sell tickets to it? I do not. Nope, it's private. What do you think about nuking Mars? Probably not enough, man. Like, if you want to really kind of jumpstart Mars, nuking Mars, it's a thought. But it's going to take a lot of energy to attempt to jumpstart Mars. In fact, like, we can send comets that way using the methods like from DART mission. And the odds of being able to jumpstart it even through that will add a lot of water. But to jumpstart it with like nuclear, I don't know. I don't think we can pull it off. Not with nuclear. Thundered so loud at 6 to 7 a.m. this morning. The mountain was shaking. Literally. Never in 13 years watched my dog get uneasy during a storm. That's crazy. That is crazy. Would it affect our rotation? No, not with Mars. Not when you're speaking of Mars. It's pretty far away. It's pretty far away. Where's here, Vital? He's in Cali. Vital in Cali. Over doing this thing in Cali. Doing those beautiful things in Cali. Are you guys ready for a galaxy? Should we do it? Turn us off there. I'm going to speed up the camera here. I'm not going to make it like super fast, so at least you guys can see something as we're flying through. There's some really thin clouds out there. Definitely thin clouds out, so it's going to be kind of a fun adventure. First, we'll stick in this side of the sky first here. We'll go over towards Bodes. Bodes in the Cigar Galaxy. So if you guys are trying to keep up with the Messier 81 and Messier 82, they allow public use with the paid admission and instruction. It depends. There's a lot of them out there. There's some that are free to actually go into. What's your location? What state are you in? There's quite a bit of different ones out there that you could definitely get to. It just depends on where your location is. There's a lot of amazing observatories out there for sure. Alright, here we go. I'm going to grab a photo. We'll try to place all of it. Southwest Oklahoma. Ooh, you're really close to the Texas Star Party. The Texas OK Star Party. Now I'm trying to think of, like, You're gonna have to probably head a little bit more westerly. Matt is alive in Boise, Idaho. Love it. Yeah, I can't think of one like right near you. You're really close to where the Star Party is down there, but you're still, as far as like a larger observatory goes, like you're gonna have to push into like Arizona, most likely. I gotcha. Yeah, most likely you have to go towards like Arizona. Know about Griffith Observatory? Really beautiful, huh? You got a lot of them over there, though, in the mountains especially. Some really good ones. All right, let's do it. Let's grab a photo here. I'm gonna do like 30 seconds. This again, we're gonna be looking at Bode's Galaxy at this one. Beautiful boats. It's gonna be 30 seconds. And we should get the image. Let me back us up on the brightness so we don't have a flashbang moment, because you know how that goes. I do that. I tend to flashbang it somehow. I do that. OTC, how's it going? Good evening. How are you? Good evening. Saw a photo of a place in Texas where there are literally hundreds of private telescopes in large row. Oh, okay, of the roll-off. So that is, what's the name of that observatory? You actually can rent it. Starfront Observatory. They got like 8 or 9 buildings now. They got a lot there. The Starfront Observatory. But it's a private observatory. You actually got to pay to like send your telescope, and so you can kind of like set it up to. Oh, look at that! Stars are coming in my eyes. Apparently, that's so funny. Can you guys see it? Y'all see Bode's Galaxy coming through? See if I can get enough brightness here. Hopefully you can see it here. Doing jump scares? I do. It happens. It does happen. It does happen. But that's what I'm guessing you're speaking of, Scott. It's probably Starfront Observatory. Most likely. I would imagine. But here's beautiful Bodes. Doing beautiful Bode stuff. Really beautiful galaxy, by the way. Antonia in California. Beautiful sky. Nice. That's awesome. From here, we'll go to the Cigar Galaxy, and then we're going to jump to the other side of the sky and go for, we'll go probably for the Ropole Galaxy first. That's most likely what we'll go for first. Oh, you're welcome. Absolutely, Tower. Absolutely. If you ever want to go to like a really large observatory, like a renowned observatory, head out to like Arizona, go to Flagstaff, and check out like Lowell Observatory, where they discovered Pluto. Really cool. It's beautiful, ain't it? Getting to see something like that out there is insanely gorgeous. If I remember right, this one's like 12 million light years away. I'm probably way wrong. But if I do remember, it's about 12 million light years away. Oh, thanks, Gambler. I appreciate that, bud. Glad to have you. Welcome in, by the way. Let me send Jenny a message. I don't think I've even told her I was going to go live tonight, but I should tell her, huh? I normally don't actually disturb her, but tonight I'm going to disturb her. She needs it tonight. She needs a little bit of being disturbed. Doing DSO. I think she enjoys it, so it's worthy. Definitely worthy. Alright, let's do it. Let's go to the next one here. Let me turn that off real quick. I'm going to speed up the camera here. And we'll slide right over to Messier 82, which is going to be the Cigar Galaxy here. Here we go. Let's see if we got it centered up for us. Make sure it's centered up, and then we'll start live stacking it again. Yeah, it's right in the center. I don't know if you guys can actually see that or not. It's relatively faint. And it's selling tickets now. What kind of tickets are we selling? I even want to know. Here we go. Here we go. About 12 seconds. We should get it. There we go. Check that one out. that awesome? That's actually really beautiful. You see some of the light reflection from the like the street lights. They bounce and hit the front of the telescope, and it picks up a lot of light. So I got it on this one. We actually need to get a shield, a dew shield, so it kind of helps block out that light. Have you used any meeny, miny, mono to pick out what you're going to look at? Yo, constantly. Smallest distance between two stars. I do not know off the top of my head. Have all access passed in my observatory. Unfortunately, I don't live close. Yeah, man, that is tough. That's really tough. That is super tough. Hey, hi, Brad. What's up, bud? I don't know why it's just sending me notifications anymore. Need to look at that. I have a Discord now, sending out notifications before I go live. This is the Cigar Galaxy. Right now we're looking at Cigar. Tickets to low. Very nice. You got tickets to low or no? Oh wait, what did you even say? Amanda's selling tickets now. Amanda, Dr. Amanda? The lady that used to run the social media? Don't know nothing about it. Hey Darren, how's it going, man? How's Canada? How is Canada? Alright, we're going to jump over it, though. We're going to go over to 51. We're going to go to Whirlpool Galaxy. Jenny, how's your night? Hope you have an amazing night. Let's do it. Let's get over there. Never mind. I'm trying to just put it on the top of my head. I don't know if you're talking about the lady that ran that social media. Alright, on our way. My Discord notification. My YouTube is supposed to send me notifications annoying. That it don't, yeah. But Discord link in the description. It's not expired. It's just discord.skieslive.com. Somehow we can send it in here though. There we go. Just a cigar. That's so true. Yo, that is so true. Alright, we're coming up on it right now. Starting to pull in. I see stars starting to show up. Let's see if we're centered up properly. Here. Do a little place oven. Looks like we did not land right on it. And that happens. When we jump to the other side of the sky, it happens. We're off about 1.75 degrees. Oh, Amber. Okay, I got you now. I got you. Negative 13 overcast. No stargazing tonight. Yo, I would not be outside in negative 13, Darren. That is way too cold. To be outside. Alright, let's do it. Let's capture this guy. Put it all together and let's see what we get. Let's use my point. Might as well use them here. I appreciate that, V-Town. Honestly, thank you, buddy. Oh, you sent something too, didn't you? Do you experience mirror flop? You can on the larger SCTs normally have mirror flop. It's not so common though in the Mac Cassegrains. Even though very similar to each other, you really don't see as much mirror flop in the Mac Cassegrains. And V-Town again, thank you so much for the lucky clover bud in the 100. I do appreciate that. I appreciate it, buddy. Alright, here we go. Should be getting an image anytime now. What did I do? 60-second photo? I did. We're going to do 1 minute photo apparently. I'm not even guiding tonight. I should have guided. We're going to do a 1 minute photo here. Get a 1 minute photo going. Got about 8 seconds. It is coming. One minute equals more light. That is true. That's so dang true. And there's a lot of light. Ton of light coming through right now. Let's try and back it up enough. There we go. The beautiful Whirlpool Galaxy. You can see how the galaxies are interacting with each other, and eventually you're going to merge with each other. LX200 has a mirror lock. Suppose they didn't negate that. Yeah, you can buy them too. You can actually buy a lot of mirror locks for different types of telescopes. I've never used one though. But that's actually really interesting. I normally don't have too big of an issue with mirror flop on like when you change the side of the pier. I don't have too much issue, but On the C11, you can notice it. Like, you definitely notice it on the C11. It don't take much to throw it out. Hi, Steven. Good evening, brother. How you doing, man? How's the weather out there by you? You guys are getting crazy wild weather, aren't you? I noticed that my camera allows in some of the the stars and stuff. That's interesting. That's actually really funny. Steven probably wrote another book since I've been live last. There's only been a couple of nights. It's only been a couple of nights. He probably has a whole new book written out. Let's see if I can do a color calibration real quick. I don't know if it will. Oh, it did. There we go. That actually looks really nice. It's not bad. Pull it out a little bit and you guys can just see how beautiful the structure is. Here, it's just so awesome. Hey, Frequent, no way. What's up, Christopher? How you doing, bro? Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the lucky clover. V-Town, thank you for the 100. It's been raining. Does your telescope tell how far away stuff is? Nope, you actually got to do a lot of math to do that. A lot of math and observation. It's like a Snell, it is. Kind of like that. Has a little bit of that look. Finished book 5, just working on the ideas of book 6. That's crazy. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Good to see you tonight. How's the weather up your way now? You guys starting to finally warm up? Starting to finally get a little bit warmer out there? Hopefully you guys are. Sure hope you are. I got you. Been a mild winter. We haven't had like a crazy winter either. Got a little bit of snow yesterday, really high winds, but it's just been cloudy, like crazy cloudy. You wish you had star power. Yo, what is star power? Explain it though. What would star power do for us? Because there's so much going on there. Like, is it the energy you're talking of being able to smash atoms together? Galaxy we're looking at 31 million light years away from Earth in the constellation Canes. Really windy Saturday, poor driving conditions. I bet. Yeah, I bet. Hi, Piano. How are you? Good evening. Looks like an ultrasound image of a Snell, or well. It's Mr. Bradley. Got Snell in the mountain west of me. Just a few days ago. Okay, but hey, that'd be really beautiful. That'd be really beautiful to just kind of look out and get to see the mountains, the mountain peaks actually with snow on it. Like, that would be nice. I won't lie. Yeah, I'm smashing up things. I got you. Okay, the energy inside. I got you. So many blue people, so many moderators tonight. Yeah. Contain all that energy. Contain. I got you. Hopefully you can contain that energy. Always a wise idea. Always a wise idea. Always a wise idea. Brad, how's your weather, brother? You having decent weather out there or no? In Shenandoah Valley. Okay. Gotcha. Hi, CJ. Good evening. How are you? How was your night? You guys ready for another galaxy? Go over to Pinwheel. This is a really beautiful galaxy, and welcome in, River. Good evening. Brian, what's up, man? It hasn't been a while. How you doing, bro? Haven't seen you in a minute. It literally has been a minute. Looks so beautiful. Make the universe spin. Maybe. It might be. Could be doing some wild stuff. Could be doing some wild stuff. I think the next one we should do 101, maybe? Cold day, not gonna really eat up until next week. Don't hit 90, which hasn't happened since 1992. Back when you were only 80 years old. His Madison home is like 30 minutes from your house. I love it. That's really cool. That's so cool when you get to mix up history. That's so cool. Alright, let's do it. Let's go to M101. Already got it? Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get over there. I see stars. Let's grab enough stars. Do a 4-second photo here. Already have pulled up. Nice. Can't wait to travel to the stars. That's deep. Oh, it's really deep. I kind of see it up here. Let's see. Probably could align it a little better. I think we'll be fine. Let it kind of settle for a second. Lunchtime? Oh, nice, dude. What's for lunch today? What are you going to eat for lunch today? Alright, here we go. Looks like we're settled down. We're going to go for 60 seconds again. Not a bad idea. Actually, it was 83 in Crystal River, Florida. Yo, Richie. What did that feel like? I don't even know how that would feel, man. 83. Having hot dogs for lunch, okay. I gotcha. 83 degrees. It is 14 degrees here tonight. No Civil War battle. Like 2 miles from home too. Oh, the Battle of Dwight's Farm. Jenny, I had to say it. If anybody knows The Office, that was a Battle of Dwight's Farm. Or, not Dwight, but... Oh, crud. I got issues. That's just Shroot Farm. The Battle of Shroot Farm. Oh my goodness. You have to excuse me. That was a reference to The Office. Battle of the Shroot Farms, yeah. Yeah. That's what I meant to say. It did not come out though. Alright, here we go. There it is. You guys see it? Make sure it's showing up properly here. Start to adjust everything. Every time it takes a new image, we get a little bit more details here. It just looks really beautiful. Yeah, you missed T Corona Bellies. You did not. Let me see exactly where it is here. Make sure it's not behind trees. Let me do Blaze Star real quick. Let me grab that keyboard. Oh, good night. Dude, thanks for hanging out, B-Town. Thank you for the gifts, by the way, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Have an amazing night, bro. Have a super amazing night. Oh, it's behind trees already. I should say it's behind trees. It's coming up, but it's still behind trees. Not quite high enough yet. Not quite there yet, but it'll be up in a bit. Not quite where I can get to it. The Battle of Shroot Farms. You notice here on these this telescope, you can actually see. It's not as well. Probably can't see it as well as I was thinking, but you should be able to see kind of where the light is hitting the glass, the corrector plate on the front, and scattering so much light. So we definitely need to add a dew shield on it to help kind of cut down some of that illumination. How big is Pinwheel Galaxy? Ooh, I don't know off the top of my head, man. It's big though. Probably I'm gonna guess maybe around 400,000 light years wide, but this, I don't know. Jenny, can you pull it up, or you want me to? Oh, never mind. Right there, 170,000. My bad. 170,000 light years wide. I was double. I was wrong. It's a big galaxy, though. It's a relatively big galaxy. There's a lot going on in this galaxy. You can see a lot of different star ignition areas. We've seen one of the closest supernovae next to us in this galaxy a couple of years ago, like back in 2023. The bigger than ours, it is. It is. Presumably. Driving. Alright, Chase. Listen to toilet music while you're driving, I guess. It's not a bad idea. You gotta listen to this music that puts people to sleep. And you're driving while watching. Oh my goodness. This is not good. This is Definitely not a good idea. Definitely not a good idea. What do you think next, Jenny? 63? Probably. Ah, I found this. Yo, Steven, thank you, brother. Dude, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Has to be life in those other galaxies? Maybe. Our skies are amazing. It's so true. That is so dang true. That is really true. No doubt in my mind. We got amazing views of what's above us. Absolutely. That's about 1 trillion stars versus the Milky Way that has 100 to 400 billion stars. That's mind blowing because even then, you think about it, like Andromeda's like 600 to 800 billion stars, somewhere up in there. It's a big galaxy. Hey, what up, Tony? How you doing, man? You feeling good tonight? Feeling better? What's my favorite galaxy out there? Definitely the Whirlpool Galaxy. The one that we were looking at just a bit ago. The Whirlpool Galaxy is really gorgeous. I love that interaction, the speed, the snow. I think it's such a beautiful galaxy. Other ones though, like would be the Well Galaxy. Well Galaxy is really gorgeous. Sombrero is okay too. Sombrero is actually really beautiful. We are small, but we definitely aren't that big. Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. We're not gonna take on the fight thinking that we're great, or I guess we could, but we'll be humbled very quickly. Absolutely. Absolutely true. But yeah, I would say probably Whirlpool Galaxy, the Well Galaxy, and then Sombrero. Really beautiful galaxies. They really are. In their own way. I think next we could go to 63. I think 63 would be a good one next. Go over to M63. Sunflower Galaxy. You get married in 2 days? You lied, dude. You told me like 6 months or something like that before. Are you serious? 2 days? I thought you said 6 months. I'll pull up the receipts. I learned this too, man. Pull up the receipts. Gets you in a lot of trouble, by the way. I'll pull up the receipts. And the receipts. Love the Sunflower. It's alright. It's a mess. I think Bradley lied to us because I'm pretty sure he said something like 6 months earlier. Yo, Tony, thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the $10, brother. I appreciate it, bro. I don't know if you heard me earlier. Feeling any better today or no? Thanks again, brother. Appreciate it, man. Can you learn more about galaxies out there? Because I don't know. That are showing us. We'll always love M31. Based on the book. Thursday. Dude, no way, man. Hi, Ash. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, Ack? Ack shot in the house. Dude, I didn't really for some reason I thought you said like in 6 months, man. That's crazy. Went there, but I bet he did. He said 6 months. I agree. He did. He definitely said it to me. Hi, Tanya. Welcome in. All right, let's do it. Let's go to... Let me speed up the camera first. Let's go over to Sunflower. 3, 2, 1, and a wee. On our way. Maybe 6 months ago. Bro. No. That's super exciting, though, man. That is exciting. Brad's going to have a telescope with the camera, and that's how they're going to record their wedding. That's right. He's pretty wild. He's wild like that. That is exciting, man. Alright, I see the galaxy. I see it. Let's do it. 60 seconds. We're going for it. It turns out to be your 28th year of being married. Nice, man. Congrats, bro. That is amazing. It's a long time. That's actually a really long time. I'm not even 28 years old yet. That's a long time. I can't even imagine where I'm going to be in 28 years. That's true. That's true, Brad. I'll give you that. Dude, I got the memory of a goldfish, bro. You should know this by now. I got the memory of like a goldfish. I don't remember nothing. I forgot to wear. I forgot to put on my shoes, bro. I can show you my feet. I forgot to put on my shoes. I can guarantee you. I got the memory of a goldfish. Yeah, I'm so young. I'm super young. Yeah, I'm super young. Forget my name and dude, I have forgot your name before, huh? Ain't that right, Alex? Crap. You'll never let that go. That's so true. Here's a sunflower galaxy, by the way. That's gonna be beautiful sunflower. Parents got married in 1961. My dad passed away in 2021. My parents have number 56 this month. Married their whole lives. Yo, that is crazy. Sunflower Galaxy is 27 million light years away in the constellation Canes. It's also 100,000 light years across and contains approximately 400 billion stars. That is close to our galaxy. That's pretty much as close as you're going to get to our galaxy. That's crazy. That is crazy. This galaxy would be part of the local cluster of the Whirlpool Galaxy. It's a beautiful one. I mean, it's kind of messy, in my opinion. You know what I mean? AI co-hosts SAS, Software as a Service app for live streaming. Also work completed. Use 2auth, okay. And YouTube Data API v3. Okay, read-only API, and it will fetch live chats, and AI will analyze. Oh, it will respond kind of like in the voice. I got you. That makes sense. It was a hard day. Oh, I bet it was, man. I lost my dad back in like 2013 or something like that. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I can't say it was a hard day. I thought he was kind of a crappy guy, but... Okay, sounds good, Scott. Sounds good, brother. Ate all that food. Got all that energy to go burn off. I hear you. Watching over you. Oh, yeah. Josh and you have been married for 15 years. Or been together for 15 years. Wait, hold on, wait. 15 years together and 20 years together. I think she meant 15 years married and 20 years together. 15 years married, okay. I actually read it like completely through too. I'm like, hey, how's this adding up? 15 years marriage and 20 years together and counting. And he still eats all her chocolate pretzels. He's a buy the home fast API for backend. Nice, nice. Was home the morning that time. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. When are you sending my new mount? I got the mount for the C11. You just gotta come pick it up. That thing's big. It's a big mount. The one for the C11 is like a big mount. I think actually how many Earths, like planets out of 400 billion stars? It's a good question. Like it's super, super, super rare to find a planet that's gonna look like Earth in its own. It'd be like a really rare. But you'll definitely find planets that very well could have life. Earth itself, different. That's a different story. I would imagine that's true, though. There are probably quite a few of them out there, but it's going to be really rare. Like a super rare adventure. Things took a lot of time to get to where they are. A lot of things got to go right. A lot. You're going to send me a mount as a way to get. I never agreed to that. No, you told me I was going to send you a telescope as a wedding gift. Nothing about no mount. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? You cray-cray. You absolutely crazy. Bryson, you goofball. I seen that. You're gonna send me a mount as a wedding gift? Nah, dude, you said a telescope. Nah, I changed to a mount. Oh, I don't remember that part of it. Send a toy telescope. Y'all didn't say. What kind? As far as we know, we can't see planets clearly at that distance. James Webb Space Telescope can kind of sniff out its atmosphere. It has a big old sniffer on it. It's really interesting. Send a toy telescope. Y'all didn't say what kind. I didn't think about that. Could have done that to Brad. Like a Lego set of telescope. Loopholes, that's true. That is true. That's definitely true. What are we gonna do next? What do you guys want to go to next? Another galaxy? Plenty of galaxies. There's galaxies for days. Short where they found an exoplanet that is really bright and very reflective. Here recently they discovered a terrestrial planet that orbits outside of the gas planets. That's wild. They say that mathematically we're alone. Absolutely. Yeah, so there's a exoplanet that's been confirmed. That's a terrestrial planet, meaning a solid surface planet. And it's on the outside of its gas planets that are closer towards the star. Which is really weird when it comes to planetary formations. Super, super rare. You almost can't define why that is. Something that'd be really hard to do. Some crazy things happen to make that happen. That's pretty wild. The more data you get, the more it messes you up, huh? That's how it always works. The more data you actually review, the more data that you receive, the more messed up you'll get. And you get way too many variables going on. Pretty wild. Dude, imagine the night sky on that planet. Always got light pollution. Because of how reflective you are. LA just gets you. Could be normal. We just don't know. It don't fit into the descriptor of planetary creation, though. Nowhere near the descriptor. And out of like 6,000, it's the first one ever defined. Over 6,000 now. It don't fit into the structure of like planetary development. You'd expect the harder objects to be a little bit inwards. Or heavier elements, I should say, would be more inwards. Just wild. Super wild. How would you like to live on a planet that orbits its star in like 8 hours? Yo, crazy. Or how about a planet that has a day that's 7 hours? Fastest rotating planet known. Its day is 7 hours. You get 3.5 hours sleep, 3.5 hours a night. Or, sorry, 3.5 hours a night, 3.5 hours a daytime. That would be insane. Could you imagine the anger most people here would have if that was the case? Divorce rates are going to fly. Anything we found that we don't fit? Yep, absolutely. This person, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think it's a great question. I think there's a lot of things that come up about it, obviously, about why it could be out there. I think it'll bring up a lot of stuff, obviously. There'll be a lot of what ifs. It is wild. It really is. But your birthday being 8 hours, yo. Because you orbit the star every 8 hours. Yo, your birthday would be every 8 hours. And you never know either. Like, yeah. I'm 6,972 years old. How's it St. Patrick's Day? It is Tuesday, huh? It is Tuesday. Happy St. Patrick's Day. What are we going to go to next, though, y'all? What's the next target? What are we going to go to next? You guys want to try it for the Well Galaxy? I think we should. Let's do it. Speed up the camera. We'll fly over. And I'll whoop on our way. It's going to be NGC 4631. Trigon Mari said, it is, yeah. We got rid of Trigon. We got rid of it completely. It's not even there anymore. I'll get it. We're at the Well Galaxy right now, though. Yeah, Trigon, way out of our view, though. Whoa, I about knocked over my water. Make sure we're aligned here. Proxima Centauri B. I wish, man. Proxima Centauri B is a southern hemisphere constellation. Or stars in the southern hemisphere. Japanese Galaxy and Wolf. Yeah, Proxima Centauri would be amazing to actually get to observe. Make sure we're in a good spot here. I'm going to play Salvus just a bit. Don't push it up a little bit. Eva, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I got Akshat, nice. And Hot Shot. Brendan and Michael. Thank you so much, by the way, Eva. Eva, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Right, we should be good here. Let's do 60 seconds again. Let's see what happens. Again, Eva, thank you so much. You get to 5 subs and so far you're handed out 4. I love when YouTube does that so well. Yeah, thank you, honestly, thank you. I do appreciate it, thank you. Hot Shots in the house as well. We're about there. 20 seconds. We got 20 seconds. Should put my cap on the water. I'll end up knocking it over. There it is. Here it comes. I'm going to get it. This is going to be a starburst galaxy, by the way. Let me know if you guys see a well. Does it look like a well to y'all? Can you see that? See if we can eliminate some of that brightness first. Let me know if you can see the well in it. Or what it kind of looks like a well. You see 2 different galaxies here. Obviously you got that really wide galaxy, and on the bottom left you have that smaller galaxy out there. In a China shop sometimes true. Outside Chicago near Michigan. Getting snow. No. We don't want no more of that snow. I'm so tired of winter. The Well Galaxy is also 25 million light years away in the constellation Canes. There's a barred spiral galaxy that we can see edge on from our vantage point. It's also a fireworks galaxy, which means that there's a lot of new star ignitions in this galaxy here. But it's a really beautiful galaxy. We'll see if we can align the colors now. Now we got 2 images. See if it'll do it. There we go. Oh, we should have decent coloring on it. Pretty awesome though. This one's a really beautiful galaxy. Ready for next winter? I do hard work on pole work. You know, your hard work in the pole work is that guy what you meant. That's funny. Whatever. I don't mind it. It's a good way just to kind of be on your own, do your own thing sometimes. It's not the worst. Could be in a much worse position. Could be on the planet he suggested that your years go by so fast, and man, What's the youngest galaxy that we know about? I'm not too sure. Honestly, don't know the answer to that one. Don't have an answer. I do not have an answer. The heater's finally kicking on. Finally. Yeah, I honestly don't have an answer for that, Richie. Really don't. Kind of nice the heater's kicking on because my feet are getting kind of chilly. They are getting chilly. Actually, you me are building a gaming shed. Are you serious? You're actually going to want a gaming shed? Pretty tough on the computers, though. Unless you put in all that air conditioning stuff. My Unius one. Consider the smallest and faintest known galaxy containing only about 50 to 60 stars. Span just 19.6 light years. That is crazy. That's actually really crazy. That would be super insane. I'm gonna check that out. That's really cool. Missing out, ZB. Used to get it. I got you. They stream here on YouTube now. You know, 9 years. I got you. Blaming the keyboards for the fat fingers? Is that what you're saying? I do the same thing, though. I kind of do the same thing. I did get the Ghost satellite running finally. Haven't looked at it in a minute. See if we got any solar pictures from it yet. Honestly, have not looked. Oh, right now we're not even getting data. Must have knocked it over or something. Currently not even getting data. And the youngest must change on its face existed just 290 million years after the Big Bang. Ain't that bad? I know. It sounded like a good joke, though. I liked it. Seemed like a good joke. Did seem like a good joke. What are we going to go to next here? What do you guys want to fly over to? We kind of into, I think 104 would actually be a good one. You guys want to go to 104? Yo, Tower Time, thank you so much for the $5, bud. And towards your heated boots and to keep your feet warm while showing us the nice guys. And a cup holder. Tower Time. And a cup holder. Oh my goodness. The open bottle of water is exactly why I'm not allowed to have heated stuff. It's bad I do actually have heated socks, but they are inside. I did not bring them out with me. Let's do 104 real quick. And then I'll probably go get my socks, actually, to be honest. Not a bad idea. Let's do it. We'll get over there, we'll start taking a photo, and I'll go grab my socks. We'll plug them in, get heated up. But again, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's pretty funny, man. Pitching towards your heated boots, fun to keep your feet warm while showing us the nice guys. Oh, LOL. And a cup holder. It's almost abusive. It almost comes off like abuse, to be honest. It almost comes off like abuse. Oh my goodness. That's so funny, though. Alright, here we are. Pulling in, I see stars. Let's make sure we got enough stars, though. That we're aligned. This is going to be a really beautiful galaxy. Right now we're at 104. We're over at 104. I'm seeing it. I actually see it right now. We'll pull it up. This will be the Sombrero galaxy that we're coming up to. Just for convenience, yeah. I got you. Sombrero. We're going Sombrero. Alright. Looks like it's in spot. Let's take a photo, and I'm going to run in and grab my socks and then get back out here. That way I can heat up a little bit. It'll take me a couple seconds, but I'll do a 60-second photo and I'll let it start doing this thing while I'm gone. I'll be right back though, y'all. Okay, I am back. Give me 2 seconds here though. Start getting these socks on. Get rid of the cold socks. You guys know what's really wild though? I should put this out there. It's kind of wild, and I know it's going to happen one of these nights because of everything just around the observatory too. But one night, like I'm going to be walking into the observatory, and I feel like I'm going to fall into the pond. I am almost positive that one night, coming out to the observatory, I'm going to end up in the pond because it is way too dark. I can't see nothing, and I kind of tripped over a little plastic table that's out there. Someone thought it'd be a good idea to put a plastic table where I walk. Oh my goodness. It's pretty wild. But I think that's going to happen one night. It's going to be a night where I'm just going to disappear for a while. And we're just not going to have that conversation. Okay, let's do this. Put the plug in here. Some of those little solar lamps, there are some, but it's winter. In wintertime, those solar lamps just don't work out very well. It's all bad. I'm telling you, it's like a bad scenario. It's going to catch me one of these days and be a scenario where there's no return. Alright, I'm going to do a color calibration first here. There we go. Check that out. Ain't that beautiful? Make sure we don't have too much light in there. Check that out. Has it get some? Yeah. Yeah, solar lights just don't work well in the winter. You don't get enough sunlight, you know. Gotta plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. One in. It is cool, ain't it? Ain't that really cool? Yeah, the solar lights, like the pathway lights, they just don't work in the winter. Hi Jenna, how you doing? How is Sunflower tonight? Alright. Socks are plugged in. My feet are going to be toasty finally. Eventually. We're going to get there. Should grab another bottle of water. A spacecraft image, it kind of looks like that, don't it? It's pretty cool. This is a really beautiful galaxy. There's so much going on here. Even the dust lane going through it is just insanely gorgeous. Really beautiful. My camera seems to be way over there for some reason. What happened to my camera? I don't even know. Where's my camera always all the way over there? But yeah, no, it's really beautiful though. Really beautiful galaxy. The Flying Saucer Galaxy. The Flying Saucer Galaxy. Love it. Should plug in my phone. Make sure it's charged. Yeah, the Flying Saucer Galaxy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Always make sure your phone's charged. I don't know why. I never do sometimes when I'm out here. Get done streaming, like my phone's almost completely dead. Wild. Wild how that works. I don't get it. You guys want to do a Globler cluster next? We could do M3. Messier 3. If you guys want to do a Globler cluster. Cool caps batteries, it does. It really does. That it does. And not only that, you just don't have a lot of, well, until the beginning, obviously. Your days get longer in winter. This is so backwards. You guys ever think of that? Winter days get longer, summer days get shorter. Anybody ever hear of it like that? Well, we say it the wrong way. Summer days get shorter, but winter days get longer. So like right when winter starts up, like you already just don't have much light, you start losing everything. But now we're getting to the point, we're getting longer days. You thought it was the way? Always the way. It is the way. The way. I think Messier 3. Some of the solar generators, you guys will watch a stream and send you a free generator to use. Oh, for powering up your pathway. Keep me from falling in the pond. And it is currently 13 degrees. If I fell in the pond, I would be done for the night. There would be the point of no return. You guys would be watching whatever we're on, and I'm done. It's over. It's over. I'm gonna have to take your $5, man, and I'm gonna have to get new toes and stuff. But some lights in the pond, maybe with electric, maybe. I do got some. I think I actually bought some water, like actual lights to go in the pond. I don't know where they are though. I'm really not too sure. Let them fall. It'd be funny. I will never share that video. That video would never be released. I don't know, Jenny, you remember when I fell down the hill when I was streaming that one night? I don't know if you remember or not. That's been a long time ago. That chair sunk in the ground and I just went tumbling down the hill. That was so funny. Backwards. Oh, you do remember. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Bryson was here one night. He was streaming on one of my telescopes. I was streaming on one, and I was drinking like energy drinks, and I did not agree with it. And it was a bad night. That was a bad night too. Man, things can happen like that. Wild stuff can happen. Definitely wild things can happen. Wish you saw that. No, so mean. It was weird because like. The chair, like the legs of the chair kind of sunk in the ground. I was like right on a hill and it's soft and it just like, I was sitting there fine for a while. And it just went straight in and I went straight down. Got the aftermath on that stream. Yeah, that was a bad deal. That was like the last time I even drank an energy drink. I still can't even do like Starbucks coffees anymore. Hey, Ralph, on the live stream, I was able to walk away from mine. And ooh, like I couldn't even drink this. The little glass jars, of Starbucks caramel frappe or whatever it is you get from like Walmart or wherever. And I absolutely love those things, and I couldn't do it anymore. Like every time I even tried to drink it, just made me just feel all wheezy. Like caramel frappuccino might have been what it was. Yeah, it made me feel all wheezy drinking it. So I just stay away from like energy drinks now. And a lot of those coffees, just can't do it. Maybe I need to start drinking just regular coffee, nothing in it or something. Like I don't like drinking coffee, but this sucks. I know. And I've been trying to stay away from like sweet tea now and stuff. So coming up to the end of winter, got to work back out again, get all the energy going. Sweet tea don't help you at all. Not at all. Not good. But how cool is this? Gotta have Milo's tea. I know. There's so much sugar though. If you knew how many crazy stories about me would make you laugh for days. Yeah, you're gonna have to come up one day and actually tell us, huh? You live for caffeine? It calms me personally. Caffeine puts me to sleep. Like, especially if it's really heavy caffeine, it puts me to sleep. So usually when I drink sweet tea, it's it's more to try to calm down. I'm quite the other direction. Hey, you too, buddy. Have a good night, man. Have a good night. Yeah, it definitely calms me down, but it puts me to sleep. It gets me to that point where, like, I get tired, especially on, like, the coffee aspect of stuff. It's an ADHD thing. Absolutely. You know what I do? I like to listen to 8D music, and that helps a lot, too. It kind of activates both sides of your brain. Like, especially when I'm trying to focus, do coding or something like that. Isis, how's it going? No way. This guy's actually live for once, she said. Dang. Something down a bit. Yeah. In shock. Why are you in shock? Did I actually stream? Because I actually do stream every now and then. I'm focusing background noise. Okay. I can't just do regular background noise, and then because my problem is I start to focus on it. Like the music you guys are listening to right now? Nope. Are you looking for the sequels? Try mushroom coffee. What is mushrooms coffee? What kind of mushrooms is that? I'm not sure what that is. I've tried rose tea before. Never mushrooms coffee. Is this illegal? Is this illegal in the rest of the states? Not just in Florida, I should say. This guy done streaming, I'm Willie. Oh, you gotta go to Lincoln tomorrow. Got an appointment? Oh, Zach Halsterman. Okay, I got you. Copy. I'm just saying. You tell anybody around this area you got mushrooms in your coffee, you're probably going to jail. You definitely go home on probation. I love you too, sis. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Have a good night. Yeah. Doesn't sound legal. I don't know. Here's gay natural focus. Ooh, personally, I don't like mushrooms. Makes sense. I do like eating mushrooms, though. Mushrooms are good. I do enjoy eating them. Nothing wrong with it. My sinuses are just like going crazy today. I don't know if you guys can hear me a little bit. My sinuses are horrible. Absolutely horrible. Here's what I do when I'm streaming. I mess with stuff like a big old screw. The water cap, I was putting it through the water cap. That's why my water bottle don't have a water cap. And even spring allergies. Nah, I get sinuses bad. My sinuses get like all messed up. It gets me every time. That's where my ADHD goes, by the way. Focus here. I know. I'm focusing on putting the screw into the lid of the water bottle. Our sinuses are whacked. Oh no, I just don't have allergy meds right now. I just don't like medications, to be honest. Like I'm not a fan of medications at all. You won't go to jail for a coffee mushroom. I don't know about this. Where do you go, like downtown St. Louis, to get coffee mushrooms? Anthony Glasser Cluster, fly there. Let's go. Let's go over there. Good point. Yeah, that's a great idea. Do I gotta go to like downtown St. Louis to get mushroom coffee? Even Streamlabs told me to be respectful on that one. What the heck? That's horrible. We're coming in, and we there. We there, and I see it. It is there. Let's take a photo. Let's go get like 70,000 stars here. It'd be crazy. I've actually heard of mushroom tea and coffee. Man, sounds like something throws you in prison around here. What are we watching? A globular cluster right now. A big area of a massive amount of stars. It's going to be really close to somewhere around 70,000 stars. Live chat action. What's up? Should look into the nettle pod. It's natural for your sinuses. Is that like the teapot thing, no? Or no? For the original version, I don't even like coffee itself. Is that a planet there? Not on the screen. Oh, before was a galaxy. Or some warm salt water. Oh. Here's shower to clear your sinuses. You basically clean out the crud. Interesting. That's very interesting. Or universe formation or similar. Now that's wherever you get like a lot of formation from like a star that went supernova and left all that behind, and all the gas kind of gets pulled in, and the rest of it's way out there. Whatever it's actually going to push outwards just from the winds and everything. So, like for example, when we look at Orion Nebula, then we see that stellar nursery inside there, so it's like super bright right next to the trapezium near like Orion's A, B, C, and D. And so inside there's actually a lot of stars, and they're going to continue to form in there. And there's a couple of different stellar nurseries there, but they'll continue to form. All that gas will collapse, create new stars, and then eventually it is what it is. Hi Kira, how are you? How's your night? It's very beautiful. This one's a really beautiful one. Let me kind of pull it down a little bit. There's so much going on here. Let me kind of back up just a bit, because then you can see some of the stars that are a little bit further out. So there's a lot going on here. Stars near the core of a globular cluster can actually collide in with each other, create some massive energy, obviously. But then you got a lot of protoplanetary systems being born here, and even more structured planetary systems that are getting further away. This one, no. This is just M3. Messier 3. This one don't have like a name that I can remember. It might, but I just can't think of one. Have any idea of age or when began? I don't know off the top of my head. I do not know. It's now known to contain more than 500,000 stars. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that high. I thought this was like 70,000. But 500,000 stars is insane, ain't it? You know what, that's for your background. Let me get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get rid of the chat. Oh, there we go. Had to figure out how to even get out of the way. So 500,000 stars here. Let me pull in some more light though. You guys can see even more stars here. Just how wild this is. How crazy is that? Insane, ain't it? I'm gonna do a color calibration as well. Pull it back out a little bit more. Just so much going on here. Ain't that crazy? Alright, sweet. What's your setup telescope? What type do you have? Right now I'm using a Mac Cassegrain. So this is a 5-inch Mac Cassegrain from Esway with a focal reducer in it, so it pulls it down to about an f7. But this one's a 5-inch telescope that we're using tonight. That's a newer one. I don't even know the name or the number off of its SV. I can't even tell you the number. I should have looked it up. I don't remember the number. But then we're using the Esway's SV405cc camera. And then we have the EQ6R Pro mount. That's the newest telescope that we have in here. Slacker, I know. I should have it. I should honestly have it. But this is the newest telescope that we have. Number 20. Big number 20. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. You got a good screenshot. Gosh, give or take. This one's in its current setup is about $1,600, if I remember right. I think it's about $1,600. No mount though. Doesn't come with the mount. I mean, heck, it may even be a little bit cheaper than that. Again, I'm making up crap and just playing with the screw. I don't know off the top of my head. Let me look it up though. Let me see if I can get it real quick. Ooh, browsers are so bright when you open them. The money, it's the MK127. Let me go to it real quick. Okay, it's $600. My bad. This one's $600 for this telescope. That's a lot cheaper than the one I was thinking. About $600. Yeah, 600 roughly. During the Big County does do that. It will definitely do that. Definitely do that. Going back in, sounds good, sis. Get some sleep. You like mushrooms fried, not in the coffee? Yeah, I agree. I like fried mushrooms. Really good stuff. You guys want to look at another one? By the way, there's another globular cluster here. Messier 53. We can go look at a little different view of a globular cluster. Kind of see the difference between two different ones. It's kind of cool. Oh, always exciting. Let's do that real quick. Let's go to another one really close here. Messier 53. And are we on our way? It's getting up light. Gotta sneeze. Ouch. That hurt. That hurt. Alright, let's get a photo. Go. Got about 55 seconds. We'll get that first photo. Now, it's a sky map, basically. It's called Cartus Ducil. It's a big old map that just kind of gets displayed on the computer up here. And just click the target that you want to go to, you hit slew, and it swings us right over. Everything your starter. For my Chevy truck, yo, $1,100 day yesterday. Yo, no way. That's expensive, man, for a starter. But that would also be changing it out. That's expensive, bro. That's expensive. But in the application, I should go back to that too. The application, when you click a target, they're defined by its right ascension and declination, the coordinates, and it just kind of takes you over. There we go. Check that out. Can you guys see that on the left? Airplane. No way. What's the odds you get an airplane? You guys ever wonder what an airplane looks like when it goes through? You see the lights. How it makes that streak. Ain't that funny? Let me kind of back up a little bit. Oh, what the heck. Not every day you get that. That is so funny. Yeah. Yeah, airplane Gunther. Let me see if I can see that on the all sky camera too. You guys ever want to see the all sky camera here at the observatory, skieslive.com? Pretty far away. Wildness. Hold up a little better for you. Put that line right through me, apparently. That's pretty cool, ain't it? It's a little different look of another globular cluster. 60,000 light years away from Earth. One of the most distant in the constellation Coma Berenices. As it contains about 500,000 stars. And it's 200 light years across. Insane. It's approximately 12.67 to 13.2 billion years old. Love it. $480 for 3 hours of the work and $480 for starter plus tax. Damn. That's expensive, man. Crazy. They'd be crazy. What are they doing? They'd be crazy. That'd be cray. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Just cool though. A lot of stars. It's an insane number. Just try to put that in your head. 500,000 stars. Wow. That's just insane. What do you think? M64 next. A little galaxy. The Black Eye Galaxy. Black Eye Galaxy is actually a really beautiful galaxy too. We can go to the Black Eye Galaxy next. Messier 64. Let's do it. Let's go to Messier 64. Let's go to the Black Eye Galaxy. And we on our way. Let me speed up the camera real quick. I like Air Force One. And the picture you get a lot of ticket. Yeah, that'd be crazy cool, huh? When they fly over. Like actually capture it. That'd be pretty wild. We get enough stars here. We'll play solve it. We haven't done a play solve in a minute. Play solve, what it's doing is we're taking all the stars that's in the view, and then it looks at a database and says, okay, the target that we're going to should be in this location and all the stars should be here, and it determines based off of where all the stars actually are, and then it sends a correction to the telescope and just kind of moves it over for us so it centers it up properly. And we're only about 0.47 degrees off. You'll see the stars here, they'll move just a bit, not too much at all. There it is. Really hard to see it because it becomes so faint when it moves, but we move just a bit here. It puts us closer to the center here. Okay. Let's do a photo. Let's go for it. Again, it's going to be the Black Eye Galaxy. It's a relatively smaller galaxy in perspective, but a beautiful galaxy. We got 28 seconds and we'll get that first photo. Oh, here it comes. It is on its way in. Let's see if we can do a color calibration. Should I correct our colors? Not enough stars, I don't think. Oh no, it did. Looks like it did. Try it anyways. I mean, you see it's a relatively faint, but check it out. I'm gonna pull in colors a little better. Ain't that cool? Zoom in a little bit more. How cool is that? And every time we get a new photo, the image will get a little bit better for us. We'll see a little bit more detail. But can you guys see the eye? What looks like an eye from one of the dust lanes closer in towards its core. Super awesome, ain't it? $17 million light years away from Earth in the constellation Berenices. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. The spiral galaxy is approximately 5,300 to 5,400 light years in diameter. It's so small compared to what you really imagine when you think of these galaxies way out there. That's wild. 17 million light years away. And the dust lanes are very prominent when we look towards the core. Really beautiful. I don't know, what do you think from here, Jenny? A nice reset the stream? Maybe. See how that goes. Let me see if I can even pull up the stream on here on my phone. Hopefully it's not loud. Not too bad, okay. You have a strange behavior. Got in the outer regions. Oh, the spiral galaxy is rotating in the opposite direction from the gas and stars in the inner regions. That's wild. If you think that would help, maybe. I don't know. Honestly, don't know what would help at this point. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. I honestly don't know what would help. Traveling between the galaxies would be so cool. I agree. I would definitely agree with that. Yeah, absolutely. Oh heck, I even put myself like way up here in the top where you can't even see me, huh? Fix that probably a little bit. That's actually funny. Yeah, maybe we will. Maybe we'll just do a restart. Just imagine traveling between the galaxies. Double picture is awesome of this one. Oh yeah, I bet it is. I haven't seen that one. I'll have to look it up. I bet it is. I bet it is. Oh, actually, thanks, brother. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. You didn't have to do that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love and support, brother. I appreciate it. I do appreciate that. You do rock. I agree. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, bud. My camera is like in a horrible position, ain't it? I don't even know how to set up the camera to make it proper for YouTube, to be honest. I honestly do not know. Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? Yeah, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Eva, how's it work, by the way? You still at work, or finally get done working? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you, Eva, as well. Thank you so much. Tower Time, Chucker Tony, Steven, appreciate you all. honestly appreciate y'all. Thank you for helping do what we do. I do appreciate it. Gonna meet me one day? Nice. Gonna come out this way? Come to the States? I'm gonna restart here in a minute. We're gonna restart the live. Just do a little bit of a live restart. See if it helps us any. I actually got one setting I need to fix inside Streamlabs too. Maybe I'm pushing out too much of a bit rate. I'm not too sure, honestly, what it is, but sometimes I get a little bit of an error on the stream. I think it's not. I'm not ever looping though, am I? You guys ain't losing connection anytime, are you? I don't know what to think about it. Ah, thanks. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. Been clear there. Okay. Yeah, it's so weird, man. Every now and then I get an error. But I need to figure out exactly why. I'm not sure. Super weird. Wish I should do that now. Give me about 5 minutes, y'all. We'll jump back in. Stream out, get out good. It'll be about 5 minutes. We'll get the stream restarted and get back at it. We'll get to some other targets. We'll probably start here just so I don't have to move anything. I can focus on what I need to do. And then we'll jump from here and go to some other crazy targets around. Alright, clear skies. If I don't see you again tonight, have an amazing night. Have an amazing Tuesday. I hope I can see you guys here in about 5 minutes. Clear skies, y'all.